Hi. I'm Mina Yoo. I'm the CEO of Heroclip, which is a consumer product company out of Seattle, Washington. And our mission is to change the way people live their everyday lives with a very small product line. Let me start by taking a poll. By a show of hands, how many people in here love being active? Yes. Nobody. How many people love the outdoors? Traveling. How many people have kids and love spending time with them? Oh, I saw a hand go down when I said no. Well, if you raised your hand for any of these, I have good news for you because I have a product that'll make all of those things way easier. And of course, the product is Heroclip. Okay, the story of Heroclip begins several years ago when I had my first kid. And then I decided to summit Mount Rainier in Washington to get back in shape. And then I had so much free time that we bought a fixer-upper, and I decided to be the general contractor for it. So doing all these things at the same time made me realize something I think I knew all along, that life comes with a lot of stuff. And oftentimes, when you want to unburden yourself, there's just not a good place to set it down, especially when the ground isn't an option. So with my training hikes, after getting like what seems like the entire mud supply of Washington on my backpack, and then stubbing my toes endlessly because, the general contractor wasn't good enough to get her contractors to move their tools out of the way, and getting God knows what on my baby's diaper bag when I'm changing him outside in public, I came to the conclusion that two hands are just not enough for living life. I was always saying, I need another hand. And I searched high and low, couldn't find one. So I invented it in the simplest form possible. And Heroclip is a result. This tool is so versatile that you can use it anywhere, anytime. You can take it hiking, to your office, traveling, to the playground, wherever you want to go, Heroclip goes with you. In fact, one of our early reviewers said that Heroclip is infinitely useful for anyone living on Earth. I've been using that quote for years. I think his blog is out of business, but he'll live on forever in my mind. Okay, now, Miss Jennifer, if you would please pass out the clips. So,
she didn't want you to get distracted with how amazing it is.
Sorry.
Which we would. That's what we do.
Okay, eyes here. Looks like a carabiner, a very attractive carabiner, I might say. And then it swings open, make two mountains, and then it comes down to a rotating hook that you can hang anywhere. Like some of our favorite uses are hanging a lantern on a tree branch, or shopping bags on strollers, fences, even dining tables, because we all like to go drinking once in a while, right? Or even hanging your bag off of a suitcase handle is super versatile, and this is bragging time now. The fact that we were able to get our product into REI and Container Store and Ace and airport stores, very diverse, I think is a real testament to how versatile and useful this product is. So continuing the bragging, since we launched 4 years ago, we have sold 500,000 units, not dollars. We launched by crowdfunding for every size. We have 3 sizes, as you can see. We launched with crowdfunding, and we have raised $400,000 in our campaigns. We also did an equity raise where we raised $1.5 million, which enabled me to really build a team. That happened 2 years ago. And our rating on REI is 4.9 out of 5, just in case anyone wanted to know. So, having said that, I have a very dedicated, committed team of 5, including myself. I'm really proud of the way we've grown. But I have to say, what makes me happiest is that I had set out to make a tool that would really be useful for everything I did, not just like being a mom or being a contractor or like whatever. And I know that, people, women especially, are multifaceted. They're moms, they travel, they go to work, they fly plane, they do like whatever the heck they want. And I wanted a tool that could go from activity to activity. And I think we have really succeeded in doing that. And Title IX, this is brown nosing time. I've been wearing Title IX dresses for 15 years, and I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here because I think Title IX really embodies what we know about women, that they're badasses, and they shouldn't be weighed down by gear. And Heroclip is here to help. Questions?
So I think you have a great product. How are you going to scale your business? Are you going to? How are you? It's since it really is based upon one particular product that's different sizes. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, so we've done a lot of internal discussion on do we want to expand our line by adding similar products, like do we want to become a clip hook company, or do we want to add complementary products like bags? And we have decided that we're going to become kind of like a hanging accessory product because there's so many awesome bag companies out there. We don't need to enter that. Plus, we don't know how to do it. So we have some ideations and prototypes for new releases next year. But even with our current tiny line, I feel like we have just barely scratched the surface of what we can do. I mean, I'm really excited about selling 500,000, but the market's a lot bigger than that.
Great, thanks.
I see that there's one print here,
Yes.
and that obviously is super eye-catching. Are the prints more expensive, and how are you pricing this stuff?
Sure. So our product line costs from $14.95 for the smallest to $19.95 for the basic model, and the print one is more expensive, but I think the print one, the medium is $23.95, and for the mini, that one you're holding, that is $17.95, whereas the basic would be $14.95.
And would you be able to do custom print?
So glad you asked. Yes, and we've done custom engraving. We try not to do print because we discovered it's really, really difficult to get it to line up just so. Like that one was so hard. But we do custom engraving, and we just did one for Helly Hansen, their workwear line and active line. We did clips for the Travel Channel, and right now we are pitching the Rose Bowl because apparently, they're turning 100 years old next year, and they need some swag. So,
Cool.
And where are you manufacturing the clips?
we manufacture in China.
And how are you managing the tariffs?
Every time
Us too.
oh my God! Every time the topic of tariff comes up, I have to shake my fist at you know who. We have been hit by the tariff, and as of October 5th, I think it goes to 30%. So we went from our tariff being 2.5% to 12.5%, then to 17.5% and 27.5% to 32.5%. Luckily, our gross margin is good enough for us to weather it. We do not like it at all. We have applied for a tariff waiver. It's a long shot, but we're exploring that. We're also exploring some factories in Vietnam.
Have you looked,
Everybody's
have you looked into increasing your prices at all?
We have thought about it, but we have decided not to because I feel like we're kind of at the upper limit of what a customer might expect to pay for a hook clip product, and I just feel like it'll really impact our sales.
Do you have any IP or patent?
Yes, we have 2 granted utility patents.
Is this your full-time job?
More than full-time.
So I guess knowing what you know now, this is more for just guidance for people. The $1.5 million you raised, would you do it again?
I absolutely would. I have very friendly investors and also investors who are very knowledgeable in this area. So for instance, the way I know Jennifer is that we have common investors who are from the active life space. And I have investors who are just really well versed in consumer products. So I absolutely would do it again. If I didn't have the investment, I wouldn't really have my team.
Do you still have control though?
Yeah, majority.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.